What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Ian for the Soul. It's been a while since I've made a video because life was lifing, and I'm gonna get into the groove of, social media and whatnot. And I'm just excited to be here with you guys. I know that it's been a very interesting time. We have the last super full moon of the year, November 5th today. So the energy is very, very interesting. There's a lot of changes that people are navigating through, and I feel like right now we just really need help from our communities, from our neighbors, from our brothers, from our sisters, from our family. It's like we just need all the help and support that we could give and receive, and be open to receive it, because I know in my lifetime it's been kind of hard for me to be in the receiving and or ask for help during these trying times. But food stamps, benefits, things of that nature. Like, I remember my mom relying on solely, for her and her three children when we were growing up. That is, that was one of her means to feed us, and to think about everyone that is relying on that and having it just stripped away. Like, we just really need to step up and just be there for each other right now. But I won't dive in too deep into that. Sending you guys lots of love, lots of blessings. I just really want to see, like, what does this new moon or this full moon have for us? And I know during the last new moon, I had set a lot of intentions for myself. And so make sure you're, taking notes and seeing what is past when you're making new manifestations or when you're releasing. Okay, the collective energy is so interesting. Okay, so there's a lot that's happening behind closed doors. So if your gut is telling you that something is currently off, or that someone is holding on to more information than they're leading on to, and or hiding resources, things of that nature, your gut is correct. Like, you're getting all of these downloads, you're hearing these messages, you're seeing what's going on right in front of you, and you're trying so hard not to believe it, because you want to keep everything, copacetic, nice and serene. But there's a lot that you're feeling that's happening behind the scenes, and you could be dealing with an air sign. And sometimes air signs could be very fickle, very tricky. I know we just came out of Libra season into Scorpio season, so Libra season dug up a lot of relationship wounds, or just patterns for us to pay attention to. And Scorpio season is here to help us, like, transform all of those patterns, right? And so we have the death card right after that card. And once again, that death and that transformation happening. Like, who do you want to become? These new relationships and friendships that are coming forth, they're going to bring out a different light in you. And you're also going to want to, during this full moon, feel inspired to hang around those you want to be like, and you're going from, for some of you, you could be going from a state of, like, hermit mode, kind of feeling a little bit dreadful when it comes to friendships and or getting out there. But I think that actually right now is a really good time to start paying attention to the grounded people around you that are, doing things effortlessly, aka just tapping into their inner child and keeping their boundaries steady when it comes to their money life. You might be hanging around people who are used to scarcity, job to job, no stability, and that kind of, bled into what you have going on, right? So you're going to start wanting to hang around people who are financially abundant, peaceful, happy, all of the things that you want. So with this Two of Cups and that Page of Pentacles, you're not the old you anymore, and you need new friends and need new lovers and things of that sort. And this full moon is just asking you guys to call upon your strength. So if you find yourself, in the chaos, in the muck of it all, with this Five of Cups reverse of just, like, letting the chaos win. We can't let the chaos win. Like, we need to make sure that we're being resilient as our ancestors were. They were fucking killing it as much as they could with what they had. And their strength and their resilience is something that we need to lean on in these moments, in these times, and call upon and pray for, because this Nine of Wands shows that, like, there's a team of people that feel the same way you do. There's a group and a community out there that feel the same way that you do. There's a group and community out there too that have so much in common as you. So definitely lean on your strength, get out there to the community, and just really hone in on who you are becoming, not who you were. The Scorpio season is really bringing up a lot for us. So say goodbye to the old you, to old friends, to old patterns, because what you're calling in is so nice, and you're going to be surrounded by such a fun community that is going to be right behind you, supporting you, standing up with you, and that is what you need. You need that in your life. Me telling you what you guys need. But let me see what other messages this full moon in Taurus has for you. I wanted to keep this one short, sweet, and simple because it's just collective. All right. Bent that one. Oh my gosh. So 2 of Wands followed by 9 of Swords. Okay. There's going to be 2 ideas that come in for you, right? And you're going to have to weigh them out. One is going to be something that is easy for you to fall into the same cycle with, and the other one is going to be a decision to take on a passion full force and kind of like dive into the unknown and dive into your passions and trust that you have enough, skill and enough knowledge to just freaking get started. Just get started. Or you'll have an opportunity that will suck you back into an old pattern or into an old life. So the choice is definitely yours. This 2 of Wands is so powerful. What are you going to choose? Let me know in the comments what happens, what circulates around this time, but let me know what you guys choose. Are you guys going to choose autonomy, or are you guys going to choose safety and something that you might be used to? So I know safety is something that we all lean on, but sometimes playing it safe could sometimes truly hold us back. And that's when your strength kicks in to really trust into the unknown and dive into your passions and trust that you have the skill set to really do what you need to do for yourself. And yeah, I'm so glad that you guys got to join me for this full moon reading. Definitely hit subscribe, turn on your notifications. I have a really fun video coming up. I had a really awesome ceremony on the 18th of October, and yeah, it was my first experience with the Bufo toad. I've done Cambo, I've done other toad venom medicines, but this was Bufo, and this was very, very different. So stay tuned, subscribe, look into the next video, because I'll be diving into what that experience was like for me and being able to try to integrate that over the last couple of weeks. So definitely look forward to seeing you guys more. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.